Guys, that was such a great show.
That was crazy.
Thank you.
Oh my God, how do you guys do it?
I don't know, John, how do you do it?
I play guitar and I sing the words to the songs. It's crazy.
That's amazing.
I do half of what he does. I just play the guitar. So.
You know what the worst thing, though, about doing it is I'm hungry now. Are you hungry?
I'm pretty hungry.
Oh, man.
Well, guys, what are you craving? Because I got some mad cooking skills.
Make a
what do you
poutine. Do you want some poutine?
Yeah, I could go for some.
Oh, man, some New Year's poutine. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Let's go.
Wait. Do you guys have a change of clothes?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now we can go. Oh, guys, that was
the
great.
best.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
My name is Jonathan.
And I'm Dan.
And they are Amos the Transparent. Today we are making parsnip fry poutine with cranberry ketchup and mushroom gravy. Have you ever had parsnip fries?
No.
Have
Can
some
we do
parsnip
something
fries.
about this?
Yes. Here, peel this.
Thank
and then you'll chop it up. All of those things you can get locally and seasonally all year round. Isn't that cray?
That's great. I love it.
I said cray.
That's cray.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what cray is. What's cray?
That you can get it all locally year round. That's what cray is.
Oh, okay. That is cray. That's cray.
She just said it. How would you like me to cut this?
Well, I have
don't
some
know.
pre-cut.
Okay.
You're gonna want the fry a little bit, like 1/2 centimeter by 1/2 centimeter. So if you can do that up.
Done.
I'm just wondering how you choose the style of music that you write. This is what happens when I listen to Amos the Transparent. Whoa! Whoa! Etc.
I know what happens with that song is like I wrote part of it,
Yeah?
and then Dan wrote the next part,
Oh,
and then
okay.
Mike wrote the cello part, and then Chris wrote the really loud part, but then Kate wrote the next little quiet part. And then Mark came along and he was like, I think we shouldn't play anything. And then James was like, bass solo! And then there's a lot of us.
There was a very sad moment during your last show. Let's cut back and remember. John, the guitarist, the band.
He did. He made a decision that he just couldn't devote the time anymore, and it's very amicable and it's good, and we wish him the best.
Now, he mentioned something about his kids, and I know he's not the only one with kids in the band. How do you balance work, rocking out, and family life?
Scheduling.
Scheduling, yeah.
You can't sleep anymore because that's personal time.
Do you guys want to get these parsnips in the oven?
Yes, we do.
We've preheated the oven to 375, and we're going to toss it with some olive oil. All right, we got that going there. The key to making good fries, I think, is a bunch of salt. Now, there's this whole sodium thing going on, but I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Okay, good.
You want them on a single layer on the sheet.
I got more.
Throw them in.
So we're gonna move on to this ketchup. Have you guys ever made ketchup before?
No, never. John, you
No,
make ketchup?
I have not made ketchup.
John makes a lot of things though.
Like what?
Babies, music,
He makes babies, music, and food.
people wear clothes.
Yeah.
You make them wear clothes, right?
I dress them.
What's your favorite thing to make?
I like making Italian dishes.
So have you ever made ketchup?
No, I've never made ketchup.
Did you know that you can make it with things other than tomatoes?
No, and I'm excited to find out how.
So we got some oil on medium,
Learning.
and we're going to saute some ognons. You produced a baby that isn't actually a baby, but it is an album.
It must be the Love Machine you're speaking of.
It is.
They made a pizza house. I love being able to dissect other people's work because when you're writing just your own stuff, you're almost so one track minded as to how it's supposed to go, and you hear it one way and that's the way it should. But if you get a whole idea that isn't yours, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just my mind, but it kind of goes nuts with ideas, right?
Now we're gonna be adding these cranberries until they pop, much like making a cranberry sauce.
And do they literally pop?
They do, you'll hear them. Now we're gonna add some water in there to help the process out a little bit.
Sounds like it stopped the process.
Get out of my kitchen. Do you ever forget a band member on the road?
Yes, It was you. Well, you stop for gas, everyone gets out for food, you know, and then you start driving. And
And you
like,
forget to do the head
is
count.
Dan here? Dan?
So I'm going to blend this ketchup. You can use a hand blender, but for fashion purposes, because I'm wearing white, I don't want to get the, oh no.
Oh.
I know there's something about not blending hot liquids. I think it explodes or something.
She's nuts.
Now we're gonna put that back in the pot. And you see, that's not the consistency of ketchup.
Looks like raspberry jam.
We're gonna put it on low and then we're gonna let it reduce with these spices. Got some ground clove. How do you feel about local food?
I really like local food. I live down the street from St. Paul's Market, so I can always get fresh vegetables and fresh meat and things like that on Saturday and Sunday mornings. So that's nice. Not in the wintertime, but in the summer. So it's nice.
I'm putting some ginger in the ketchup. I've also put some bay leaves, cloves, and cinnamon.
So this is ketchup, right?
Yeah,
This doesn't look like ketchup.
it's gonna get there.
All right.
Well,
It's
it
gonna
does-
catch up.
Oh,
You know,
I'm
she's
gonna put the
being a
mushrooms
man.
in with the onions.
okay.
Remember that one time we just had people playing chess on stage?
Did you actually do that?
Yeah.
Awesome!
We told them they weren't allowed to interact with anybody.
So we're doing mushrooms. Mushrooms release a lot of juice. They're very flavorful and it's really good with poutine.
Love them.
I forgot the sugar and the apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna throw that in. That's gonna make it seem, smell, and taste like ketchup. Can you please put some oregano in
In the mud?
delicious mud?
How much?
Just go use your intuition. I'm gonna put some chicken stock in. You can make it vegetarian if you'd
stock.
like. I'm gonna add some salt. That's delicious. Is there anyone approaching you guys that is offering empty promises to get even bigger, but that you would have to compromise your creative integrity?
Yeah, there were a few people who talked to me tonight, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. They promised me big things
Okay.
if I acted more like Dave Grohl.
Oh.
Yeah. But I don't know who Dave Grohl is, so I just kind of walked away.
So our gravy has come to a boil. I believe the flavors have all kind of released out of the mushrooms, and our ketchup is definitely on its way to being reduced. The key to thickening gravy can be
Reduction.
Reduction, definitely reduction.
flour.
Flour.
Because you
That
need
was the second thing I
you
was
need
gonna
the
say.
volume of liquid, but then you need the thickness of
Flour.
flour. Some people use cornstarch. I'm going to be using arrowroot powder. You have to blend it with some water so it doesn't get all clumpy. Stir the gravy
Yes.
while I slowly pour this arrowroot powder in. Guys, it was so great having you in the kitchen. But can we do one more thing?
Sure.
Let's watch one of your performances.
Okay.
Don't take this the wrong way, but things haven't been working out. There's a flaw in the plan. There's a hole in the plot you're thinking. Nothing to lose when you've got a good heart. Nothing to
So much like putting together poutine, what's it like putting together a band?
Originally, I just wanted to make a record with all my friends because I could. There was no band, and there's still elements of like all the bands that I was in
Little elements
before.
of
You know, this is the band I was in before. This is the band I'm in now. That's the band Dan was in. This is the band Dan's in now, which is the same band. So that kind of goes over there.
whoa.
Every aspect that you want them to come from. With squeaky cheese from Quebec, local products. You take all the right things.
Basically, your friends. The key to good poutine is really, really hot ingredients so the curds melt away. And some people are into ketchup with their poutine.
That's how you get a really good band together. Really hot things.
We got some tarragon in the gravy itself, but look, little garnish makes any average Joe a king of the culinary cuisine kitchen. Shall we?
We shall.
From everyone at the show, thanks for watching Eva B, and watch out for Amos in the new year.
Uh-oh. Hope you like parsley there, Chandler.
Was that a Friends reference?
That was good. That's my last name.
Oh.
It's spelled just like Friends.
Oh.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I feel like we could be on our own episode of Friends.
No, we pretty much are right now.
Is that not what we're doing right now?
I feel
I
like
thought this
That's
was.
what we signed up for.
I thought it was Ami, the sequel.